Today I'm with Dr. Paul Tinari. Now you guys have heard of the Magnificent Seven? Well, today we are going to talk about the Magnificent and Malevolent Seven. And what we are talking about here today are emotions. Paul, there are 7 positive and 7 negative emotions that we humans all struggle with.
Correct. And there's many more emotions than that, but the 7 we're going to be mentioning today are the most important ones.
Okay.
That encapsulate all the others.
So these 7 will encapsulate all of the emotions?
Yes.
Great.
Okay, so the important thing to state, and I'm going to repeat this through many of these modules, is that the mind cannot simultaneously hold a positive and negative emotion within it at the same time.
Okay.
So if you hold one of these negative emotions, you will sabotage any of the positive emotions you're trying to manifest.
Okay.
Okay, so for the record, the 7 positive emotions, the most important one is positive desire. The desire to improve the world, improve yourself, to improve your workplace, right? Without that, there can be no positive manifestation.
So number 1 is positive desire.
That's right.
Of the Magnificent.
Of the Magnificent
Right.
7. Okay.
Number 2.
Okay, the next one after that is faith. Having faith in your own abilities, faith and trust in your co-workers, faith and trust in your family, right? Without this faith in ultimate success, you cannot succeed, right? You have to have faith.
So number 2, positive faith.
Yes, and after that, the next one is enthusiasm.
Okay.
We all know how wonderful it is to be with positively enthusiastic people, right? How it's infectious, right? And how unpleasant it is to be around pessimistic, destructive people, right?
Yeah, you feel when someone's enthusiastic.
Exactly. So the enthusiasm is infectious. So that's one of the great positive emotions is enthusiasm.
So that's the 3rd most powerful positive emotion, enthusiasm.
Well, they're actually not in any particular order, except that positive desire is the first one. But the rest are not in any particular order of importance. They're all important.
Okay.
Right, but I would
desire
say,
is the most important.
Yes,
of the
that's
positive,
right. Without desire, you're a jellyfish.
Okay.
You're just floating with the tide.
All right. Now, what's number 4?
Okay, the next one after this is love, right? Self-love, right? I mean, someone said sometime that love your neighbor as yourself. Well, you cannot do that unless you love yourself, right?
Okay.
So unless you love yourself as a person, and then you cannot express love outside, and without love, there's almost nothing.
So you got to have it to give it.
Yes, that's right.
So love is number 4.
Yes, next one.
5th.
And then romance, believe it or not, the ability to be romantic, right? It stems from love, right? You cannot be romantic unless you love yourself, okay?
Right.
And then, believe it or not, romance is an important positive emotion, and without it, you live a very sterile life.
Well, I would hope to think romance is a positive one.
Yes.
So we're on 5, are we? What's the 6th one?
Okay, the next one after that is hope.
Okay.
Okay, we all know people who are hopeless, are suicidal, right? So without hope, there is no life. There's no positive manifestation at all. So hope, constantly knowing that the past does not equal the future. So hoping for better, even if you're in the depths of despair, hoping that things will get better.
Okay.
And then you can manifest the other positive emotions.
And now the 7th.
The next one is sex. And now that's an unusual thing to say, right? But all the most successful people, both male and female, throughout history, have had powerful sexual natures. However, this does not mean gratuitous sex. That's not what it means. It means taking sexual energy and transmuting it into life force energy or business energy.
Now that sounds something familiar that I believe I read in the Think and Grow Rich.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. These principles are not new. They go back 5,000 years.
Okay.
Right? And I'm just summarizing them here.
Got it. So those are our 7 magnificent positive emotions.
7 positive emotions.
Great.
Yes.
Now, Paul, the 7 negatives, the
7
maleficent ones are?
Okay, the most important one, most devastating one is fear.
Okay.
That will undermine any positive emotion you hope to manifest. That's why fear is the worst one. Next one is revenge.
Number 2, revenge.
Okay, so if someone has slighted you in some way and all you're doing is planning revenge, you're going to undermine any positive manifestation you want to manifest, okay?
Fear, revenge,
anger.
Anger.
Okay, there's an expression the ancient samurai used to say, the angry man defeats himself in battle as he defeats himself in life.
Okay.
So anger will undermine any chances of your long-term success and happiness, and which comes from manifesting the positive emotions.
Okay. Number 4.
Jealousy. Jealousy is just as devastating in your personal life as it is in your professional life. If you are jealous of your co-worker's promotion and you seek revenge to undermine them, well, that's going to destroy the workplace, right? So being happy for other people's success just as much as you are happy for your own success.
Yeah, let's stay on the negative ones right now.
Yeah.
We're going to be with the bad for now.
Yeah, so jealousy is really bad. Hate is another.
Is this number 6 we're on?
5.
We're number
right?
5.
So hate is another really devastating one. Any type of hate at any level destroys your capacity to experience the happy, positive emotions. Greed is another. So always wanting more, never being satisfied with what you have, right? That's another very negative emotion. And the last one is superstition.
Okay.
Thinking that if you wear your green sweater to work, you're going to be more successful than if you wear your white sweater. This type of superstition.
Now that's a surprise. So one of the 7 negative emotions that we humans struggle with, of the top 7,
superstition.
Superstition
It's
is
a
one
really
of them.
big negative emotion. Thinking that your success lies outside yourself.
Okay. So thank you. In a nutshell, when it comes to our emotions, there are 7 main positive ones, 7 main negative ones. And these are the ones for us to be aware of, the 7 magnificent and malevolent emotions. Thank you, Dr. Paul Tinari.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure. And thank you for watching.